We start with the sun salutation, Surya Namaskar. Back bend, a forward bend, back lunge, downward dog, plank, wave, snake pose, downward dog, one step forward lunge, both steps together, back bend, namaste. The Ardha Chakrasana, Paschimottasana, Ashwasanchalasana, Urdhva Ashtanga Namaskar, Bhujangasana, Urdhva Svanasana, Ashwasanchalasana, Paschimottasana, Ardha Chakrasana. Namaste. The third round. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. So these were 3 rounds of Surya. Stand with your legs 4 feet wide, hands on your hips. Inhale and exhaling. Stretch your arms behind your hips, clasp them. Fingers are clasped, and you will stretch it right behind over your head with a forward fold. Come up again, exhaling. Hands on your hips, going down once again into the forward fold. Get your hands on the floor, palms on the floor. Stretching one hand up above your head with a spine twist. Come down, inhale, and let your other hand go up with the spine twist. Exhaling, come down. Adjust your feet so that you can do the head on the floor. So here you will come on your forearms, making space for your crown to settle in the middle of your forearms. Going right down. Inhale and exhale. Stretch back on your forearms. Straighten out your forearms and come into the holding of your both ankles or feet together. Then coming up. Inhale and exhale. Adjust your feet to come closer. Namaste pose. Stretch right up. Inhale, exhaling. Sit yourself in between your knees and push your knees away from your body to come into one straight line. Come up again, exhaling. We start with inhaling. On your forearms, your chest will be up, chin up, and you go down. Now get your hands next to your chest, and you will go into the Bhujangasana. That's the small cobra, where you are having folded forearms. You can also do this with your full arms unfolded, going into the full king cobra pose. And this will take your the upper body up. Come down again. Try this pose once more. Look up if you can, challenge yourself. And come down. This variation is with both the legs up. And now we will be lying in our prone position, that's on your tummy. Take both your hands in front of you and the legs, and inhaling, put them up. Exhaling, come down. One more time. Hands up. Inhale. And bring them down. Hands and legs down. Exhale. Lie in Makarasana first. Then get both your hands underneath your thighs, chin on the floor. Raise one leg up, straight without bending your knees. Inhale, exhaling, bring it down. Take the other leg up, inhaling, and exhaling, bring it down. Now try and take both the legs up. Try to keep straight knees. If not, it's okay if they're curved a little bit. Bring it down and lie down in Makarasana to relax a little bit. Paripurna Navasana, the full boat pose. Bend both knees and place your feet on the floor. As you grasp the outside of your thighs with your hands, shift your weight to balance between your sting bones and your tailbone. Lift your feet up off the floor in line with your knees so that you come in one straight line from your hips to the toes. Bring them down and relax. Now have each foot come into the half boat pose. Take the other foot also, straighten out. You can do a sailor's pose here. And once again, come back on the floor. Get your legs parallel to the floor and slowly open up. Stay here for some breaths and come down. Come on all your fours, that is the knees below your hips and the palms below your shoulders. Inhale and let your head go up. Sink your spine down. Exhale, bring your head down between your shoulders and push your spine up. One more inhale. Lift your tailbone up and the head up while the spine is sunken. Exhale, push your tailbone in and push your spine up. Inhale. Stay here and enjoy the back bend. Exhale and go into a forward bend. Very good for your spine health. Take your arms up for a spine twist. This is a simple seated spine twist. Inhale. Inhale, arms up, and exhale. Twist your spine, look behind. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Now we will be doing the Baddha Konasana, the cobbler's pose. So for that we'll have to go into the butterfly pose, where you get both your feet, soles of the feet together and clasp them in your hands, spine straight, and flap your knees continuously while breathing in and out. You can keep your eyes closed, as it is also a restorative and a meditative pose. Now we'll get our feet a little bit away from the pelvic and inhaling, exhaling, go down as much as you can with a straight spine. Coming up, inhale, exhale and go down. One more time into the cobbler's pose. Inhale, exhale, inhale and come up. Camel pose, where you will rest your hands on your hips and take a back bend. Just to get ready for it, you will do the half camel pose first by touching one heel and the other hand going up. Exhale, inhale, take your hand up, go into a slight back bend. Exhaling, bring it down. Do the counter pose of the child pose here. Where your hands are next to your shins. You can come back into the full camel pose now, where your toes are not curled, both your ends are on your heels and your diaphragm is protruding out. Coming out back by taking the support of your spine and going back into the counter pose, the child pose. Going back in Vajrasana for a child pose. Stretch back and then go forward, bend on the floor, head on the floor, hands next to your legs, next to your shins, palms facing upwards. Breathe here. You can have your hands in front of you stretched out and your knees separated. Also, a different way of doing the child pose, where you stretch your spine more further. Stay here for a while, inhaling and exhaling. A very good resting pose in between your poses to gain back the energies for more poses. Come up and sit down straight. Sit down, spread your legs out. We are doing a wide-legged forward fold, seated forward fold. So you're of course seated, legs are wide and feet are flexed, spine is straight. Start crawling your hands with an exhalation. Inhale and exhaling, crawl your hands forward till wherever you feel you can stretch. And stay there for a while. Try to see how much you can stretch. And go back to the straight spine. One more time, we'll try this. Exhaling out, crawling your hands forward as much as you can, bend your spine, which is straight, not rounded, and up again. Try to catch both your feet with your hands and see how much you can stretch. And up. Exhale when you're down, inhale when you're up. First, put your feet, get your feet together. See the stretch that you have felt. Now go back in Vajrasana by folding your knees and placing the heels under your hips. Seated in Vajrasana, take nice deep breaths and relax here. And we go down again for the bridge poses. So fold your legs again. Hold your ankles with your palms and take your shoulders in and start pushing your hips up, chest up, chin on the neck. Inhale and exhaling, get your hips down, shoulders out. That was bridge number 1. We will do bridge number 2 now, where you'll shift your feet away from your hips at a distance where your fingertips can touch the heels. And once again start going up, taking your shoulders in. You can also clasp your hands under your hips to get a more deeper bend. Chin will be on the neck. Inhale and exhale. Slowly coming down once again. Same position of the legs. We'll do the bridge number 3, where you will go up by holding your hips with your hands and going on your toes. So that will help you go into a much more deeper back bend. Once you have space to hold your waist with your hands, you can put your heels down, keeping the position of your legs undisturbed. Inhale and exhale. Once again, hold your hips and bring your spine down vertebrae by vertebrae, slowly and steadily, without any jerks. Now you can hug your knees and soothe your spine so that you have a counter pose here for the back bend that you went through. Roll from one side to the other so you get a good back massage for the back muscles that were stretching out in your back bends. Once you feel soothed, you can come out of this pose. Come up into the bow pose by catching both your feet with your hands. Come down. Now you can catch your toes and try the same pose. Inhale and exhaling, come out of the pose by catching both your feet with your hands. Come down. Now you can catch your toes and try the same pose. Inhale and exhaling, come out of the pose. Relax again in the crocodile pose. Here you will have an increased heart rate, so you have to just relax for a while in the crocodile pose to get back to your normal heart rate. Inhale and exhale till you find yourself in a very relaxed position. Now we'll do Kapalabhati, the skull shining breath, where you are taking a deep inhalation and the exhalation is with small spurts coming out together till your breath is exhaled out. This is Anulom Vilom, the alternate nostril breathing, where you close your nostril, the right thumb, inhale from the left, block it for a few seconds and exhale from the other nostril. Keep on doing this for some time. This also helps for insomnia. That is, if you can't sleep, then you have to do this breath to get good sleep at night. Takes away lots of toxins from your body. Balances both the lungs and both the sides of your body. Relax now. This is Brahmari, the bee's breath. So we finished our pranayams also, and now we will be doing the shavasana, the corpse pose. Here your body will cool down and rest and relax totally. So keep your feet away from each other. Let your toes fall out. Your hands are also away from your body, with your palms facing the ceiling. See that there is no curve in the spine or in the neck. Everything is flat on the mat. Let your spine sink into the floor as though. And when we are done, we come out from the right side and sit down. Here we are doing some friction on the palms by rubbing the palms together and cupping the eyes for it to get some rest. And that's the end of the session. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Anyone can yoga. Namaste.